So last week I posted a meme about The Rock in comparison to Sting being their top tier champions in their respective companies. Now, the meme pretty much said that with The Rock, he's only came back to do 4 or 5, 2, 4 matches, and also he became champion, but never mentions about his involvement with the WWE. Whereas back in the day, Sting was the TNA World Champion, and people were complaining about the fact that he's in his 50s, that he's already won the big one in WCW, give other kids a chance. But at the same time, Sting was promoting wrestling. He was actually there every week promoting wrestling. When he goes to autograph session, he's talking about wrestling, doing things like that. But whereas The Rock, not so much. And then when I posted this, a cousin of mine asked me, well, he didn't really ask, he just said, I'm starting to feel that you hate The Rock. Alright. I pretty much, replied to him about that and told you how I feel, but I want to say this in this video. I don't hate The Rock. I don't despise The Rock. I still think he's one of the best in the business today. Even though he's doing it part-time, he's still good at what he does. Great on the mic. Good in the ring, except for, in my opinion, except for his match with Cena last year. Because he was just, he may be built up, but he was way out of shape for it. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, I don't despise The Rock. I don't hate The Rock. I still, give credit where credit is due. I don't discredit his accomplishments or anything like that. It's just that, well, I still don't agree of him being champion. Now, a lot of people may say that it puts butts in the seats. Yeah, it does put butts in the seats. Yes, it's promoting WrestleMania. But the thing is, from my experience, and yes, I never won the WWE Championship, but I have won a company's champion, the top tier champion for RWA. If you don't believe me, here's a picture of it. Awesome, isn't it? And also, I have some matches where I was defending that belt and stuff like that, and all that stuff. But anyway, from my experience of being the main champion and watching wrestling, when you are the top tier champion, you are representing the company, one. You're also representing the roster of that company. And then when you go out there, you're supposed to be promoting for the company, not promoting yourself. Now, yes, there were times where you see The Rock with the championship in hand and waving it around at movie premieres and stuff. But the thing what got me a little annoyed was when he was on the Jay Leno show last week, and there was no mention of his involvement with the WWE or promoting for WrestleMania, and there was no belt in sight. And my thinking is, like, you're the champion of a huge company like the WWE, and you're not promoting them, and you're not promoting WrestleMania, even though that's one of the reasons why they put the title on you, is to hype up for WrestleMania. And that's where I realized that I was right about The Rock being champion, that was gonna happen. I mean, think of the last time he's been to Raw. Hasn't been to Raw since. Now, a lot of people may say that he doesn't need to be at Raw and stuff like that, but the bottom line is, when you are a champion, you are representing the company. You are promoting the company. It's not just win the belt and say, oh, I made the big one and all that stuff. No, there's a lot of responsibilities to it. And right now, even though in writing, yes, he is the WWE Champion, and yes, he is a movie star, which could garner, media attention, but so far I didn't really hear much about The Rock being champion and stuff through the worldwide media. Didn't really hear much about it. I mean, there was a big, huge, I'll be honest with you, compared to his championship reign and getting a media buzz, David Arquette's WCW Championship reign had more of a buzz than The Rock. And I know that sounds blasphemous, but it's true. You know, I go online and hardly hear anything about The Rock being champion. And then when it comes to Rock doing interviews, it's mostly him promoting his movie and all that stuff. Like I said, it's not about hatred. It's not about jealousy. It's just about, I feel that The Rock is just doing business for himself. Pretty much, that's what it is. He's doing business for himself. You know, I feel that he should at least take the time to just come back to Raw every once in a while and maybe do a match or two and defend that belt. But right now, that belt means jack right now. With it sitting there with The Rock, it's pretty much that The Rock is just keeping it warm for John Cena. And that's what pretty much is going to happen. It might not happen, but that's how I feel it's going to be. He's just going to be a glorified transitional champion. He's keeping the belt warm for John Cena for WrestleMania, and that's pretty much it. That's how I feel about it. I know, but anyway, I'd like to know what you guys think of what I just said. You know, do you feel that The Rock is just doing business for himself? Or do you feel that with him being champion is the right business decision? Like I said, I get why WWE did it to hype up WrestleMania, but if he's not gonna pull his weight in helping promote WrestleMania, then I have to say he shouldn't be champion to begin with. If he's just using the championship just to promote his movie career, I understand that's his new career now, but if you're working for a company and the company's doing you a favor, you need to give back. And that's my opinion. Always give back, and especially with that title, you are representing that company, Mark. You are representing that company. That means you should be promoting WrestleMania. Of all things, WrestleMania, you should have been promoting. You of all people should know how important WrestleMania is. You've been main eventing it many times. And every wrestler before you who've held that belt, and when they go to talk shows, what do they talk about? They talk about their company. They promote the event they were going to be wrestling at. So, if you guys have any rebuttals, like I said, give me the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Alright. So, that's all I have to say. This is Dual Dream, rant number 33. Have a good day.